back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from Woke Free Future, Men Leading the Way. Woke Free Future, Men Leading the Way is an ebook available in all good stores. Men, this book is for you. If you're tired of being told to apologize for your masculinity, if you're fed up with being shamed for wanting to lead, protect, and provide, then you've come to the right place. This isn't a book for the faint of heart, or for those who've already swallowed the poison of woke ideology. If you're looking for a pat on the back for being vulnerable or a guide on how to conform to the latest progressive fad, put this book down now. Go knit a sweater or binge watch some reality TV. This book is for men who want to reclaim their purpose, their strength, and their place in the world. I didn't write this book because I enjoy stirring the pot. I wrote it because I've lived through the erosion of what it means to be a man. I've seen firsthand how the relentless attack on masculinity has left men confused, demoralized, and directionless. I've watched as the institutions that once celebrated male leadership families, workplaces, and communities have been dismantled by ideologies that prioritize feelings over facts and equality over excellence. I've seen men who were once pillars of strength reduced to shadows of themselves, unsure of their roles, their worth, and their future. And I've had enough. This book is a call to arms. It's a roadmap for men who refuse to be sidelined, who refuse to accept the narrative that masculinity is toxic or outdated. It's for men who understand that leadership isn't a privilege, it's a responsibility. It's for men who want to build lives of purpose, not just for themselves, but for their families and their communities. It's for men who are ready to push back against the forces that seek to undermine them and reclaim the values that have made societies strong for centuries. Inside these pages, you'll find the truth about the dangers of woke ideology, the lies of feminism, and the insidious ways in which modern culture seeks to emasculate men. You'll learn why traditional gender roles aren't just outdated stereotypes, they're rooted in biology and evolution. You'll discover how to navigate a world that often seems hostile to your very existence, and how to do so with strength, dignity, and resilience. You'll see why male leadership isn't just desirable, it's essential. And you'll come away with practical, actionable insights that you can apply to your life immediately. This book isn't for everyone. If you're content to float through life, letting others dictate your values and your future, then this isn't for you. If you're more interested in virtue signaling than in building a life of meaning, then you're wasting your time here. But if you're a man who's ready to take control of your destiny, to lead with confidence and purpose, then this book is your guide. Read it, absorb it, and then go out and live it. The world needs men like you. It's time to step up. With the introduction completed, we are jumping to an extract from the book. Male teachers are 3 times more likely to be accused of misconduct than their female counterparts. This isn't just a statistic, it's a chilling reality that hangs over every man who steps into a classroom. I've spoken to countless male teachers who've shared stories of being treated like potential predators, simply for wanting to educate children. One teacher I interviewed, let's call him John, told me how he was accused of inappropriate behavior simply because he gave a student a high five after a game. The accusation was baseless, but the damage was done. His reputation was tarnished, and he was forced to leave the profession he loved. This isn't an isolated incident. It's a systemic issue that discourages men from entering the teaching profession. The societal suspicion of men working with children is pervasive and damaging. It's as if we've collectively decided that men are inherently dangerous around kids. This suspicion isn't just unfair, it's counterproductive. Boys, in particular, benefit from having male role models in their lives. Studies have shown that boys with male teachers are more likely to perform better academically and exhibit fewer behavioral problems. Yet, we've created an environment where men are discouraged from taking on these roles. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The fewer male teachers there are, the more suspicious society becomes of the ones who remain. The boys will be boys. Mentality is another double-edged sword for male teachers. On one hand, it's used to excuse bad behavior from male students, making it harder for male teachers to maintain discipline. On the other hand, it's used to scrutinize male teachers more harshly. If a male teacher raises his voice or disciplines a student, he's seen as aggressive, If a female teacher does the same, she's seen as assertive. This double standard is not only unfair, but also discourages men from entering the profession. Why would anyone want to work in a field where they're constantly under a microscope? Low pay and lack of prestige are also significant barriers to male teacher recruitment and retention. Teaching has never been a high-paying profession, but the lack of respect for educators, particularly male ones, is staggering. I've heard male teachers describe feeling like second-class citizens in their own schools. They're often overlooked for promotions and leadership roles, and their contributions are undervalued. This lack of recognition and financial reward makes it difficult to attract and retain talented men in the profession. The stigma surrounding male teachers is another major issue. Men are often seen as less nurturing or caring than their female counterparts. This stereotype is not only false, but also harmful. I've met male teachers who are just as compassionate and dedicated as any female teacher. Yet, they're often treated with suspicion or outright hostility. This stigma is a significant barrier to entry for men who might otherwise consider a career in education. Building a supportive environment for male teachers is important. This involves mentorship programs, legal safeguards, and access to resources. Male teachers should feel supported by their peers and school leaders. Mentorship can guide new male teachers through the challenges of the job, while legal protections help prevent false claims. Providing professional growth opportunities and mental health support is also essential. Teaching is tough, and male teachers deserve the same level of support as female teachers. One solution is to implement policies that protect male teachers from false accusations and provide them with the support they need. For example, schools could establish clear guidelines for interactions between teachers and students to prevent misunderstandings. They could also provide training for staff on how to handle accusations fairly and impartially. Additionally, schools could offer legal support to teachers who are falsely accused, helping them to clear their names and return to work. These measures would go a long way toward creating a more supportive environment for male teachers. A case study from New Zealand highlights the potential for change. A male teacher there successfully challenged gender bias in his school by advocating for fair treatment and equal opportunities for male educators. His efforts led to a more inclusive and supportive environment for all teachers, regardless of gender. This example shows that change is possible, but it requires effort and commitment from everyone involved. If we want more male teachers, we need to start treating them with the respect they deserve. This means addressing the systemic issues that discourage men from entering the profession, from societal suspicion to low pay and lack of prestige. It also means creating a supportive environment where male teachers can thrive. By doing so, we can ensure that future generations of boys have the male role models they need to succeed. The time to act is now. Let's not let another generation of boys grow up without the guidance and support of male teachers. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in Work-Free Future. Men leading the way, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless.